now I'm using. Friends, for a quick tip, if you're getting this kind of message every time you create, and it takes a lot of memory and CPU usage, so if you know how to disable it, just there is a quick go through, you can do it. If you go to the Windows button, if you read it, sorry friends, a little bit slow that was taking a lot of time. And if you go to the rendering menu, then there is a lighting settings. You just have to switch off, you have to just disable this auto generate button. Now in a, so now it will never show you again until you click on that again. If you enable that button, or you click on this button, generate lighting. So that's a quick tip to remove that. Otherwise, whenever you, every time you save your project or make any changes to the lighting, it will just pop up. That was a quick tip. Okay friends, let's now go to the asset store. As I told you, if you don't know how to begin, or how to program, or how to make games, or how to use Unity, you can go to my Unity tutorial series. There will be a link in the description below on the first video of the series, and first 2-3 videos. You can catch up with those videos how to use Unity. That is a basic beginner type tutorials. Okay friends, here I have to friends, what I recommend is you type here Photon. You should use Photon 2, Photon Pun 2 asset, because it's upgraded, it's new, it has more scalability, it has taken more, they have made it that you can easily scalable things in this also. Okay friends, let's maximize it. I'm doing on a laptop, that's why. Now we have to take the free version. So you have to just make it a free, apply, price range of 0. Okay friends, if you have already installed the Photon 2, then it will not ask you to download it, but it will give you the, here there are two options. If you don't know, if you are currently working on a Photon Classic, then you don't have to change to the Photon 2. The scripts are almost same, but there's a little bit of new things added to this also. But in this project we will be focusing on the Photon 2 Unity networking only. Okay friends, just click on this link. It will open a new window. A little bit taking a time. Oh, your friends, yep, here it comes. Now as I have already installed it, is asking me to import it. Okay, in future Unity videos there will be a series regarding quick Unity tips, in which I'll show you some tips through which you can fasten your workflow, or you can increase your productivity with those tips. By using those tips, you can easily make games very fastly. Now I'll just import it. While it taking preparing package, I'll just give you an overview of my last videos. That was about the Unity tutorials. That was about and regarding Photon, that was about the basic logic. And the friends, the guys focuses this. If you click on this real time, here it shows you the basic key how to get started real time. If you then click on the real time intro, then it clicks on that, then quick start. Okay, now here, yes, I was looking for this only. Now what I was talking about you, all the Photon is what is doing it is that while the C# code samples below are somewhat specific to the used Photon Unity 3 SDK. Now friends, we have downloaded here the Unity 3D Photon SDK in our Unity. Okay friends, let's minimize it. Now it's compiling. What we have done here, we have downloaded all the Photon SDK here from the asset store. Now if we go to this link again, this link. If you go to the product sections and then go to this link, then here it explains what the basic workflow of the Photon. What it does means connect to the master server, create room, join rooms, send events. That's the basic thing you have to do in every Photon game or every game you are implementing with Photon. You just have to connect to a master server. Firstly you have to set up a server, like just in an ID. Now Photon comes with two, Photon provides you two things. One thing is SaaS, that is software as a service. That's their cloud platform where you can access their services, where you don't have to set up any server or anything. And the other, now you can access, now you can Photon servers is like a standalone server PC that you can establish with the help of their SDKs, and which can handle all that. But friends, like a small developer or a small team, we just need to focus on our game only, instead of wasting our time to build a server and other things and taking care of all that server side coding and mm, coding and networking side issues. We can focus on our gameplay and our game overall. So Photon also suggested that to use their server side. Now this is the workflow, basic workflow. Now here the every application. Now if we are using a cloud services, here I created an app and we are using the cloud services. Okay friends, now your application. Now if you see at this diagram, if you look at this diagram, your application connect to master. I have told you this app ID. Here I have shown you the through that app ID, app version, player name. Now game server A, join room ID. Now my application, what does it? It connects to a master server, then it joins to some room, and then there are room ID, then we play the game. Okay friends, now we have installed it. Now here is it asking, after you install a Photon, it asks you to enter some app ID. Okay friends, now we will move to that project. Just I will see app ID. If I right click on it, double click on it, I get this, and I just click on the Control plus C, and then I come back to the Unity. I can just have to paste that ID. Now I can set up my project, is now applied to this project. Now that this app ID here and this app ID here, now just remove it, just disable the maximize. Now just let's move back to that. Now this is the friends, this is the end of this video. In this video I just show you how to install Photon on your me. And if you want to go to the Pun Wizard, you can also go from here also, Photon Unity Networking. If you click on that, it will take you to the wizard. If you have not write any included any app ID, then this thing comes later on. Okay friends, this is the end of this video. In the next video I'll just give you the overview and overall how to basically connect to the server, how to set up a room, and how to get the list of the players in that room also. Okay friends, thank you, bye bye, have a great day game developers. Okay bros, bye, thank you so much bros.